Place a ruler on the love on the moon. I fuck my new bitch on the moon. Beautiful skies on top of the ocean. No, I cannot lie, but thug got emotion. No true or false. I gave you my trust. Elevation, come with communication. Don't make no mistakes, no time for no correction. No gold digger, my bitch she a boss nigga. Promise to never leave, never ever leave. Promise keep no secrets. Promise when we fight, and we gon' talk it out. We'll never walk it out. Good or bad times, we'll never change up. Promise to stay the same, baby, get your wave up. Promise I stay the same, this my promise of love. I promise in love, yeah. Be my gangsta love song, baby, I promise to love. I thought you was real, whole time you's a snake. I gave you my heart, you turned it to a game. Tryna play me like a spade. Talking love shit all in my face. Whoa. Love on the moon. We're making love on the moon. Love on the moon. Fuck my new bitch on the moon.
Man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man.
Work, man.
Sheesh.
Work.
Just when you thought we couldn't do it again, we did it again. We did it again.
Now to make it work,
man. Listen, man, the man, JLusiano, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, so happy that you've come and tuned in with us today. You know what I'm saying? We're here, we're live, you're here, wherever you're at. Hope you had a good day. You know what I'm saying? Whenever you're checking this out, could be tomorrow, could be next week, could be right now. But wherever you are, how you're ingesting this, hope you're having a wonderful day. This is a very, very, very special episode of the Gym Class Podcast. You know, we like to do these things called Extra Class
Podcast.
You know what I'm saying? And
I told you already, right?
Yeah. So you definitely, if y'all
at the Carolina Kitchen.
This nigga's texting me, man.
I was like, man, bro, I'm in Carolina Kitchen trying to get some chicken, bro. They're in here watching your Facebook. I'm like, dang.
And that's
they watching Gym Class Podcast, man. Carolina Kitchen, man.
The reach, man. We getting there, man. And this guy right here texted me and told me that. But before that, you know what I'm saying, we've been in conversations because we've been talking about getting this together for a minute.
Yeah.
And even before that, me and this guy have history that goes back
for real.
Almost 10 years. Shit. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Matty been going hard for a minute.
Shit, you been going hard for a minute.
Every goddamn rapper in America.
Bruh, nigga, I've been seeing you working and I get a motherfucking, your shit in the morning, your Instagram post be like my wake up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, alright, Jay up. Alright, now I need to get up, get my shit together. You know what I'm saying? Man, oh man, it is a blessing. It is truly an honor to welcome one of the hardest working underground hip hop, you know what I'm saying, veterans. One of honestly my favorite artists, even up into the new joint that you just heard right now, Love on the Moon. You know, this is my brother JLusiano, and when I say this guy is one of the most entertaining overall individuals, you know what I'm saying, I've ever gotten a chance to work with. You know what I'm saying? That shit is real life, bro. You know what I'm saying? We done been through it.
For this shit.
You know what I'm saying? The shit's crazy, bro. Like the shit is. We really done been there. I think the first time, I feel like
the only other nigga that I feel like been going as long as me and didn't get signed yet is me and Producer P.
Yeah, shout out to Producer P. And he was also had an extra credit joint. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to y'all. But shit, man, welcome, bro. Welcome. You know what I'm saying?
I finally made it.
Bro. We've been trying to get this thing together, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, here,
but we finally put it together. Man, I remember we go back for minutes, and at least that first Kendrick Lamar joint, that was the first time I know that we pushed you on camera. But I feel like even before
I went to I saw somebody told me that Kendrick Lamar is in the city. You know, I had some CDs and shit, and my man was like, he's gonna be at a concert. I'm like, they're like, man, you want to open up the concert? I'm like, yeah, I can open up the concert, but you're not gonna be able to meet Kendrick Lamar. I'm like, damn, I gotta find another way. So I'm like, damn, what can I do? So my other man told me, man, Kendrick Lamar gonna be signing some shoes at some store. And I'm like, oh, for real? So I walked in there. I had a gun on me and everything. I walked in, nigga was telling me, man, it's a line, it's 10 security. I will smoke that nigga. I got it. This nigga about to be big. Section 80 is my favorite mixtape at that time.
Hell yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck what nobody's saying. I have a video. I'm about to ask this nigga to jump in my video. And while I was trying to do that, like at least 50 people trying to stop me. From his manager to the people that run the shoe store. So I'm like, you know, one of the security guards saw the gun in my little pants I had on. He like, what's up, man? What you doing, Luciano? I'm like, man, I'm about to go talk to Kendrick Lamar. Get off me. I walked up there right in front of him. He signing autographs and shit. I'm like, bro, I'm JLusiano. I'm one of the hardest working artists in the city of Washington, D.C.
Definitely. You
can hear my accent. I'm African and shit. You know what I'm saying? I've been here since I was 10 years old. I'm like, man, bro, I got a song called America Most Wanted. You know what I'm saying? I just bid a charge. This song means the most to me, man. It's in your lane. Bro, I just want you to stand next to me while I rap my song, bro. He was like, dang. Come on, let's go. Whole time, guess what? I ain't never planned that. This nigga was with me the whole time.
Hell yeah, because we had been recording
the video.
We was recording the video earlier, and then we was talking to Eugene Hughes, the Black Panther dude.
The Black Panther dude.
So being able to put all that stuff together between your footage and then the footage from the show, we did one of the probably. I say if I have a top project that I've ever done, bro, it was that joint, that first Kendrick joint.
That was life, yeah.
And you was the narrator, bro. Like you narrated, you was asking the questions for the project. You know what I'm saying? So from that, you know what I'm saying, that's when the relationship kind of started, and then you know back and forth. Being in Atlanta, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, when I came back from tour, we did that little concert we put together for the underground artists.
Hell yeah.
You know, shit like that, man. We gotta keep going.
Hell
we gotta pave the way for people to need us, man.
And that's the truth, bro. But if you guys don't know, you know what I'm saying? This guy right here is my man JLusiano. Like I said, one of the underground kings of the Washington D.C. area.
Definitely.
Really, all you know, the reach of his music and his influence goes way further than just the DMV. You know what I'm saying? But just to talk about that, bro. Like, so where are you from originally?
I was born in Nigeria. I came here at the age of 8 years old.
Okay.
My parents moved to literally Rhode Island Avenue down the street from here. This is my little alley right here. You know what I'm saying? You know, and then I got kicked out of every school in DC from Dunbar. After I got kicked out of Dunbar, we went to Northwestern, which is also down the street from the city. You know, after I got kicked out of Northwestern because I went to hit a blunt in the bathroom and I threw a J in the trash can and it blew up. So I got kicked out of there, and then they sent me to Bladensburg. You know what I'm saying? And I graduated I went to Bladensburg for a year and a half or something like that, and I graduated from there. And I was a crazy football player, you know what I'm saying? But while I was in the All-Star game, my mother wanted me to watch. I was literally, a coach from LSU was talking, I literally was having 10 sacks per game. You know what I'm saying? I was a beast, like, but while I was talking to all those coaches and shit, my mother's African, you know what I'm saying? A traditional African lady.
Right.
So while I was talking to her, she came and grabbed me out. She literally came and grabbed me away from LSU coach.
Oh shit.
You know what I'm saying? Like literally.
Just
like, come on, let's go home. You're supposed to be watching your brother. Like, I didn't sign no paper. The man looked like, oh, this lady trying to get us in trouble. Like, they pulled me out the All-Star game. Since after that, I've just been, you know, I went to University of Maryland, Eastern Shore, and I've just been rapping heavy. My first feature, you know, when I went to college, I was not in school. I was selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had a dyke in every female dorm selling weed for me. I had a nigga in every male dorm. I turned into the trap. I went to school like 3 pounds and just, you know, was making money. I was like a Rayful Evans on campus for it. You know what I'm saying? And after that, I just saved all the money because that's what I wanted. You know, I was in church choir and shit. You know what I'm saying? My whole life. Like, that's where the background of music came from. All that singing and shit, all that freestyling shit actually came from church.
Okay. So you got that. So that was a traditional, like, all right, I was. So you
just to go deeper, my stepfather was a pastor. He owned a church.
Oh shit.
Yeah, yeah. People looking at me like, people from church be looking at me shaking their head every time they see me.
But the song cracked though, didn't it?
Yeah. So, you know, after I left college, I took all that money from drugs and I went to board a song from Shorty Low because Shorty Low was like the
They're popping back then.
Crazy, nigga. Shout out to Low.
Yeah,
man.
R.I.P. Shorty Low. Like I just posted that on the Instagram the other day. Like, man, this song with Shorty Low, nobody really never heard it because I didn't put it nowhere. I was just a hood nigga I just went and bought a song,
right,
and just was playing it to my niggas. I never put it nowhere, like not on YouTube, nothing. I was just a wild ass young nigga that never met my father before. My uncles that's in America, they're like African as fuck. I'm like one of the Americanized young nigga from my family that just, you know what I'm saying? So after I did the song with Shorty Low, like people start fucking with me. You know what I'm saying? I had, I was sending it to DJs and I was trying to get them on the radio for it. So after that, that's how my music career started, and
So how did that how did you reach out to Shorty Low to get that feature?
Jonica Bell, like I just posted it on my Instagram the other time when I'm like, man, I bought a song from Shorty Low for $5,000. Jonica Bell took my money. You's a real nigga. He set it up for me. He would post it like, yeah, man, you a real one, man. You been chasing that shit. You gonna get it.
5 bands, bro.
Yeah.
What year was it? So like, what time?
Like 2004, 2005, literally.
That's crazy, bro. That was when he was bubbling, bro. Like
that's when he was hot. He had a song with Birdman on national TV.
Streets, bro.
Yeah, that was. At that moment, I was not smart enough. I was supposed to go to Atlanta. You know what I'm saying? But I was not really. I was in the street.
Yeah, and you would have came down because I got down to Atlanta 2006. Yeah, like 2006.
You was the first nigga that I was watching. I was like, okay, I need to go to Atlanta because you was in Atlanta linking up with everybody before we knew him out here. From 2 Chainz to I was seeing you at everybody.
Seeing that shit, but so speaking of that, so it was around that time, 2005, 2006, that was when the hip hop scene in the city was really starting to bubble.
Yeah, it started to bubble a little bit.
And there was a couple of names, and shout out to the folks that we've been
like Southeast Slim, Booby,
XO.
XO.
Shout out to XO.
Let me see who else.
We just did a joint with XO, and that shit had about 6,000 views. Shout out to everybody for watching that joint. Keep watching that joint. We just did it. Let's see.
It's a couple. It's a lot of.
The main one, though, of course, we
that's
talk about. Producer P. Shout out to Producer P. But the biggest name from that time was Tabby and Wale.
Tabby and Wale.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And you guys both be having the, you know what I'm saying, the
Nigerian
background, the DC background. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys, what's your relationship with Wale? Or talking about from the beginning and then even up until now.
I don't get it. My relationship with Wale,
or how is it?
There's no relationship. Meanwhile, I was young and I was at that moment after I bought the song with Shorty Low, that's when I started. I was selling bricks, but that's when I was into white. Like I was out of control. My brain was out of control. I never met my father before, so I was just loose. Like, so when a nigga told me one day, man, you the African nigga running this shit, man. You just all in my head. I'm like, and they like one day I went to school and they like, and I run my school. Like when I say I run my school, like I run my school. Like I'm the freshman class vice president. I'm the sophomore class president. Like,
and that's at UMS?
Yes, while I was selling drugs. You know what I'm saying? So that was like my mentality at that young age, and my brain is like, that's my school.
On some Nino Brown.
Yeah, like this is my hood. Like that's how I was looking at it.
All right.
And out of nowhere, they're like, oh, while they're coming in here to perform today. The Nigerian nigga that's from the city that I really don't know from the city, you know what I'm saying? That's how I was looking at it back then. Whole time he in the city every day, doing shows, doing go-go's, but my wild ass like, nah, fuck that. Nigga, I'm trying to smoke that nigga. That nigga gotta die. Like a little dumbass, wild ass, little ass kid with a gun in my hand. Whole time I've been in church my whole life. So now, like I'm not with my parents no more. If you get the mentality, I'm not in the house no more. Like I'm loose now. You know what I'm saying? My mother gave me $4,000 to go to school and count some pounds. Now I got niggas working for me. I got bitches sucking my dick. I got my ego is like, you know what I'm saying? So when they said that shit, I'm like, I told all my New York niggas, hey, we setting up shop. Y'all gonna be on that side. Y'all gonna be like a little ass, wild ass little kid. And we had a homecoming concert and. While they got into it, you know what I'm saying? They shut the homecoming concert down. And after that concert, I got, they was looking for me because Like I would literally walk towards the stage and try to yam the nigga leg off while he performing and all this wild ass little kid shit. And after that, it was a wrap for me. Like I wasn't thinking like, nigga, you got 8 people selling drugs for you, 8 bitches, 8 dyke Jones selling drugs for you, 8 niggas on in the dome selling drugs for you, nigga, you hot. You know what I'm saying? Next morning, nigga, I woke up, it's feds in my room. You know what I'm saying? I was like, one of them feds in my room. While they're in my room, breaking in my room to grab all the drugs and shit like that, because niggas, they been watching me. While they grabbing all of that shit, I'm in the motherfucking, I'm walking to the caf. There's another school down the street from Eastern Shore called Salisbury. So I'm walking to the cafeteria, shit, this shit funny, with 3 pounds in my book bag, because I just came back from home. So every time I get like 6 pounds, I split it. One side of the campus, my University of Maryland, Eastern Shore get one. The white boys in Salisbury get some. So I was about to go drop it off to my man over there. But I just performed last night with Wale. We just, you know, in my brain, we just got Wale the fuck out of here, like a little ass dumb nigga. And I'm walking to the caf to go get the wave from that, so the bitches could be on my dick, so I could have a couple more bitches to the list. While I'm walking to the cafeteria, the chief police officers in front of the caf. Luciano, they in your room breaking it down, trying to find all the shit. What you got in that book bag? Come here. We gotta talk to you. We got you on camera fighting the artist from last night. Nigga, they grabbed the book bag out of my bag. You like, you wildin', huh? I was in jail after that. I was in jail for like 4 years. That fucked me. That fucked my whole. I'm not gonna say fuck my career, but it was a learning experience. I needed.
Definitely a hell of a learning experience. God damn, nigga. Ain't cool to do with like niggas. And the thing is, it's always been a thought like, man, yeah. It's like, no, this nigga's talented as hell. He's a wild nigga though. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You know you dealing with. He's talented as fuck, but he's a wild nigga. You
Nobody wanted me to perform. I remember Benny T, Shaq Lee's manager, they performing at open up for Waka. Nigga, I showed up so late. We showed up with guns at the door. All types of dumb shit, man.
That's crazy. Speaking of Glizzy though, you know what I'm saying? Speaking of Shaq Glizzy, well, let's continue down the timeline. You know what I'm saying? So 4 years, you get out. Yeah. And what year was that?
Man, I just know, I don't even remember exactly what year was that, but I know right when I got out, everybody was still feeding that shit into my head. Like,
and so it didn't stop.
It stopped, but it got bigger because now Wale did a song beefing with me because of that night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, what song was that?
Daytona Square.
Oh.
Yeah, he tried to go on me. Before you speak to us, let me see you go to Esau. I refuse to speak to niggas don't know. I refuse to speak to niggas with no soul. Some shit, he tried to go on me. He said my name. He said, well, real boss motherfucker Luciano. He tried.
I remember that line.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, so he tried. A lot of people did while they slick with it. You know, he tried to do away by
motherfucker Luciano. I remember that line. That's crazy.
But after I grew up a little bit, I was mad at myself. Why? Because I love Wale's music. I love what Wale stands for. I love how real Wale is. You know what I'm saying? Like,
and that's growth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
And the crazy shit is, one time my sister came in the room and, you know, my people just bought a house in Bowie and shit. And my sister came in the room and was like, because I don't come home. I be in the city. I don't like that Maryland shit. Right. You know what I'm saying? We grew up, when we came from Africa, we came straight to the city. My stepfather had a church in the city. We used to feed homeless in the city, like I still do now.
Right.
So I came home one time. My little sister was like, son, do you know Wale and them people be coming here to borrow pots to cook for their parties? Like, and you're beefing with somebody you know. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, shut the fuck up. What's that in my back, bitch? That was dumb as shit. Shit was wild, man.
That is crazy, bro. But that's crazy thing. But it's all about growth, you know what I'm saying? Like, we've all been there where we've been in situations. Like, I've been in situations where made complete ass of myself. You know, I spent weeks in Austin, you know what I'm saying, fucked up, not remembering shit and making a fool, and I'm literally in front of everybody who is like, all you gotta do is just show up and be coherent, and it's paid for you because you already got the work, and I just fumbled, you know what I'm saying? I'm still trying to, rectify situations up until this day from that. But it's alright because, you get to be grown, you get to grow, you know what I'm saying?
And learn.
And that's what it's about. So, you know, in the growth thing. Let's talk about the situation with Glizzy.
Oh my gosh, you hear everything.
You know, hey man, listen, I'm trying to come out. We're in February, man. We reached about 25,000 people last month. You feel me? You told me they was listening to us down the street. The people want to know, man. You know what I'm saying? The people want to know. So can you shed a little light on the situation with Glizzy and that?
So I'm sorry to Loud Water Studios for that. You know what I'm saying? Because we got the studio shut down. But shit was just wild, man. Niggas had a camera trying to record me and shit. I grew up in a house with 15 kids. You know what I'm saying? My stepfather and my mother got a lot of kids. You know what I'm saying? It was 16 of us. So I'm always used to everything being like this. I'm always used to being, and that was when I first came back from Atlanta. And I've been at a studio in Atlanta, like, you know, little Scrappy come through me like, man, come through my house. This nigga come through, be like, come to this tonight. It's like everybody trying to help everybody. Everybody trying to. And with that situation, it was like I was at the studio. The nigga that run the studio was an African Nigerian nigga. So in my brain, it was like, okay, this nigga not gonna do it. I need to do it. You know what I'm saying? So when I saw Ant and Shy Glizzy beefing, I didn't know what the fuck it was about. I didn't care. I'm just like, Shy. I'm on my Instagram like, Shy, you need to be cautious. You need to put everybody together. What the fuck type shit you on? So I'm going on this nigga because he's younger than me. So I'm going on this nigga wilding the fuck out on some. Plus his manager is my manager. Right. He's my manager at that time. Benny T is my right hand man from college.
Right.
Like my first,
Benny, we went to high school together.
My first $20,000 that I had, I literally went and got cashier's check and gave it to Benny, like, hold this for me, and just hit the streets and kept trapping. That's like my man. Right. He was going to Salisbury.
Hell yeah, I remember
where I'm going with that. You know what I'm saying?
Definitely.
So you know, so I felt like I was the big boy in that situation. Like I was supposed to help, say something or do something to make this shit cool.
Right. So what was exactly going on?
Out of nowhere. Basically, I was just going off on Shy Glizzy. You know what I'm saying? Really never met this nigga before.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You know, got a couple walk past in the studio, a couple what's up. I like what the fuck you be doing, fool. Right. That's it. You know what I'm saying? Not really no chilling, none of that shit. So I go on Instagram and kirked out. While I'm kirking out, I was about to go to Miami a week later. This is what fucked me up though, but you know what I'm saying? Which I really don't give a fuck, cause nothing to a boss. Right. Cause I done did way worse and shit to niggas like. But while I'm in the studio, if you know me, you know I'm a one-man band. You know what I'm saying? I might have a couple niggas with me, I might have one shooter with me, I might, you know what I'm saying? But I'm a one-man band, you know what I'm saying? So I'm in the studio recording this shit. I got my backpack from Miami, so my dog not on me. So while I'm in the studio, I guess Shy Glizzy and them is recording after. And I guess 30 came in the studio, 30 Glizzy came in the studio with a gun on him. What's up? Oh, you was nigga talking that shit. And you know me, I'm a wild nigga. That's dead. I'm like, fool, what's up? So while me and him about to square, about to fight, you know what I'm saying? He got a gun in his hand. I'm wilding the fuck out. Like, what's up? What you gonna shoot me, do it, bitch? So, man, an hour later, it's 8 niggas in the studio. Wolf Benny T was with them. It's 8 niggas outside of the studio while I'm walking out, pointing the gun to my face. Like, what's up, nigga? Shot like, man, somebody take that shit off his neck. Like, I'm like, I wish a nigga would. You know, I wish a nigga would. Walk towards me. I got 5 bands in my pocket. I was gonna die for that money. Cause at that moment, that's all I had. Probably got like 2 bands more in my bank account. Ain't nobody taking that. You gotta kill me to take that. And not even that, I everything was coming out. Like I was ready to die for that. I was ready to die for that rap shit that day. You know what I'm saying? And niggas just staring at me. What's up then? They had a cameraman from Eastern Shore, a nigga that was smoking free weed from him. Wolf Benny T, right there, behind them, recording me like, this is what y'all call Mr. 202. That's what Shy Glizzy said. This who the fuck y'all call Mr. 202? Yeah, this is my city. Look at him, I'm like, Ben, are you serious? I just walked off. Niggas didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And I respect them for that. Because they were supposed to take everything I got. But even though I wasn't going to rob, y'all was going to really catch a murder charge on camera. You know what I'm saying? Because now you're trying to take away my career. Trying to take away. That's why y'all never saw the video because I was not bucking.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
Having those
if
y'all,
in the
situation.
I was not bucking. That's dead. Niggas gonna have to take a body that day. I was literally. Now I would have did something different. You know what I'm saying? Now I don't go nowhere without my shit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like that time at that moment I was just wild, like I was saying.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
But
later on I for real I was like, I like this kid.
Like, and why
as a street nigga, it made me say, I like Shaq Lizzy, fool. That's a bomb shit. I like that. You know what I'm saying? So we cool, man. I saw Goog Glizzy at this gas station. He's like, man, you doing that Scudder's? I'm like, yeah. Let me get a Scudder shirt. I go a Scudder shirt, fool. So you know what I'm saying? So it's about love.
And that is, you know what I'm saying? That's what it is, man. Like we always say, you just a lot of times, man, cooler heads prevail. Time does heal all wounds, and you know what I'm saying. You're able to be better, and you know what I'm saying. Be better to other people, and cooler heads.
For real, not for real.
You know,
because it's about each one teach one, man.
Without a doubt, without a doubt. But you know, on to more positive things. You know what I'm saying. You brought it up just recently, Scudders. You know what I'm saying. Yeah. I've been seeing you moving. You know what I'm saying, doing your thing with the Scudders movement. Can you give some light to what does it mean? You know what I'm saying. Where did it come from? And
Scudders is basically 2 words: smart and gutter. You're not making it nowhere without. You know what I'm saying. If you would have saw me back then, I would have had 5 chains on. I would have had this or that. Now it's like I'm a boss. Moving like a boss. You see Bill Gates? He got some ragged, you know, even though I got Jordans on right now, but nigga got raggedy ass shoes on. Just chill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, Scudders was just another business venture for me to, not just a business venture, but also to bring awareness that if you're from nothing and you came from where we came from, you can bring high fashion to the city. You can bring high fashion to the industry, to the fashion industry. That's 1. 2, being smart and coming from the gutter go a long way. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, if you hear about all the shit that I've been through, I was not smart. I was gutter, but I was not smart. So when I start elevating in life is when I started being smart. When I started going to Atlanta, going on tour. You know what I'm saying? Doing shit with Lord G. Doing interviews every other day. You know what I'm saying? Niggas paying me $350, $400, $500. That was just the talk. You know what I'm saying? That's when I started being smart. So I was like, being smart and come from the gutter take you a long fucking way. You know what I'm saying? So that's what Scudders is. Basically be S and then the Scudders. But you can't just say gutter. You gotta put an S to it because you cannot do nothing by yourself. So that's what that Scudders is basically being smart and coming from the gutter. We just put it together, Scudders. And then you gotta do it as a team. You know what I'm saying? You gotta do it together. And so it's me and my whole family running this business. You know what I'm saying? That's why I just went to the roof so quick because everybody in my family had to put up money. You know what I'm saying? So we could get that big package. Like the first package we got was 13 dozens of sweatsuits.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And the sweatsuits was going for $250. You know what I'm saying? People was going crazy for it. We literally was selling out sweatsuits. Like I took the sweatsuits down the street to Toga. You know what I'm saying? Young hood niggas, like regular young hood niggas, like that's yours. Niggas and believe it. Like your Scudders. So shut the fuck up, Luciano. You a lying ass nigga. But guess what? Niggas done went to PG Mall. I had a stand in PG Mall with some Ethiopian niggas selling shit. Why am I giving everybody this insight? Because you can do the same shit. You can do the same shit. You can go to the mall and talk to anybody in that mall that you feel comfortable with and say, I got my own clothing line. You know, I can bring shipment to you. Can you please help me sell it in here? You know what I'm saying? That's how easy it was. Niggas was like, son, how you get your shit in PG? It was that easy. Just being smart, talking to somebody. You know, bring yourself down. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's them situations. I was never always thinking I'm JLusiano. I was thinking as a fresh business owner. You know what I'm saying? So Scudders is something that we're gonna be in downtown locker room very soon. You know what I'm saying? He inspired me. You know what I'm saying? Just walking past downtown locker room and seeing a young black nigga.
Shout out to Malik.
You know what I'm saying? Seeing a young black nigga. You know what I'm saying? Holding the New Balance that we've been wearing our whole life. You know what I'm saying? Actually, that's an inspiration to me.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's what Scudders is about. That's Scudders is about.
Man. We definitely gonna have to get something in with it.
I'm gonna get you. Yeah, that's that. And I like your shit too. AWOL is hard. I like the whole concept. I need some. Matter of fact, we're gonna trade off.
Yeah,
some shit.
yeah, we're gonna do that. We definitely gonna do that shit for sure, bro. So yeah, and this is, you know, we jumping all over the place and shit, but this is my man. You know what I'm saying? We got history like that, so you know what I'm saying? I gotta know.
Nigga getting the juice for it,
but shit, man. So when I came back, I got back up to DC 2017, right at the beginning of 2017. And I linked up with JoJo, and it was the Light Blood brothers up in Uptown or whatever. Mm-hmm. And I seen you, and shout out to all those good guys. You know what I'm saying? Businessman E, Lil Hot, Producer P.
You know who's the best person out there?
Who?
Cash Talk. What's his name?
Oh, Lil Jit.
Jit.
I
feel like that nigga can blow.
Yeah, Jit is hard.
He's the hardest nigga out there.
Man, I fuck with that whole Like Love movement. Y'all niggas is doing y'all thing. But I seen you. We did a showcase down. I can't remember exactly where it was. We were doing it with all the way up. And you came and you killed that shit with that whipping it, bro. As a matter of fact, I'm not even gonna hold these people. I'm not even gonna listen, man. I've been trying to play this joint.
Man, whipping it is a classic.
Man, this is my shit.
I'm trying to bring it. I'm trying to have it on the album. When my first big album drop, I gotta have it on the album with another artist on a remix, so we can bring that energy back. Whipping it is a classic. I'm riding around with the skin in this. Oh yeah, you saw him? We was hitting the jump.
Yeah,
that shit was lit. Hey, whipping.
Nah, back, man. It's that JLusiano.
This is definitely a classic, man. Shout out to DJ Quicksilver, man. Shout out to DJ Quicksilver. Whipping it. Drake hit the dance and shit. All of my bitches ridiculous. I call her young sexy dash. She do anything for the cash. I kill a bitch in motion. Ass fast shit in motion. She can do fuck with emotion. Whoa. Shit. I'm determined when this song come on like she make it clap when she whipping it. Shit, this my song right here.
Let me tell you, man. When this motherfucker, when you dropped this motherfucker, man, I was like,
oh shit.
First and foremost, this is my man, and this is my man killing this shit. Boy,
that song is crazy.
When did you make this joint? What was the mind state when you was coming up with this joint? Because this is like.
Now that's what put me. That's what that. The next day after that, I got booked to perform at what's it called, Bliss. When I went to Atlanta, I went on tour.
Yeah, so I remember that. I remember that right around that time because it was
$900 per day.
Man,
did like 40 days, just smoking weed and rapping.
Nuts, bro.
That shit was lit. Shit, I was actually you know everything. Yeah. You know too much. I was uptown at like Blood Studios and shit. P was engineering, and I came in there trying because I go to the studio like. Every week I go to the studio 3 times a week. I have at least 1,000 songs on my computer. Like I have a lot of songs niggas never heard of before. Like when I say I have a lot of songs, it might be more than 1,000. Like nigga in the studio just told me the other day, bro, can you stop coming here? He's like, you just like giving me money, and I'm like, no, I need a masterpiece. Like, when the masterpiece play, people are gonna automatically call me, like from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like right now I got a contract on the table from Swag TV is like a dude in Atlanta that be doing all the rap. Like he used to fuck Shorty Low. Right now there's a contract in my email about him pushing. I'm gonna show it to you so you can read it. But this nigga is rapping me up about doing some shit. But that song was, I was in the studio with P, and I ain't had no beat, and he's like, man, I got some shit. Watch this, and he played it.
So produce that?
Yeah. So, you know me, I be on some city shit. You know what I'm saying? He produced that joint, and right after he played the beat, I was like, I'm riding around with the skinniness. I'm riding with the skinniness. I just got skinny. He's like, son, he got mad at me. Because I just came back from Atlanta. So now I'm on some not giving a fuck what I say.
Right.
The Migos popping at this moment. I'm trying to just We trying to be hip. Niggas don't know what hip hop means is. That Jay-Z do this the best. Jay-Z is hip hop. You know why? Cause he get hip. When Jeezy's doing something different, Jay-Z get hip and stand right next to Jeezy and get that shit done. He still be Jay-Z, but he tweaks some shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Talk that shit just like Jeezy talking that shit.
Right.
Tweak it like now it's hip hop. Now niggas is still relevant.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So when I came back from Atlanta, I was on that type of state of mind, and I just kept saying skid it is, and P was mad. P like, fool, this my beat, fool. What the fuck is skid it is, bro? Like, what are you doing, son? Make a fucking hit, son. You JLusiano, you nice, son. So he don't know why he was saying that. He was inspiring me for it. So I'm like, bro, I'm keeping skid it is just cause he was kirking like that. It means nothing. I'm riding around with the skid it is, and now it means I'm riding. Niggas be like, man, I got that skid it is in here. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if you want to get in this car. You know what I'm saying? So we got a meaning to it now. But after I did that, Pete, I recorded the whole song, and Pete hated this song.
For real?
Pete hated this song. It's like, son, you be tripping. You wilding out. You getting too high. You drinking too much lean. Popping too much perks, nigga. You tripping. Man, literally that night, we went to perform. That beat dropped. That shit. I'm riding around with the skinny. Boom. All of my bitches be dick. All the bitches just start coming up like bitches. She doing it. They want to cash. This bitch, nigga, I performed. This bitch was like, I love what the fuck. I'm like, shit, get off of me, bro. So that's the night that I knew that was a hit.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying? Because P made me second guess that song for her. But when I'm in the studio, I'm always. Biggie said something. I watched the interview when I was a kid. I don't know what interview this is, but it came out of Biggie's mouth. I remember that shit. He said, if you let somebody else tell you what your music is supposed to sound like, that's not your music no more. You make what the fuck you feel like is hot. That's what make this shit hot.
That's the word to live by.
You know what I'm saying? So I always, when I'm in the studio, I don't listen to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Before I go to the studio for like, I don't play nothing else but JLusiano while I'm on the way.
Right, okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because I don't want nobody to influence me. I don't want to use your word. I want to be me.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all I got that song.
I totally respect that. And then it's like, bro, I really, it's really coming and being in this game for so many years at this point, and especially in the age of social media where, it used to be you have to come give me your CD or you have to actually have my email. Now you can just get sent stuff, and people will inundate, you you with shit. But like I said, man, I literally look forward to them posting in the morning. I think it was this morning or yesterday. Was it this morning?
Yesterday morning.
Yesterday morning. You sent me that shit. I was like, oh my god, this dude
got
got another one. The motherfucking the fucking African future, bro. I really be feeling that because the way you're able to, you can do the rapping shit. You know what I'm saying? You can turn up. You can get some Afro beats. You can sing.
Yeah, you know what really made me start doing the Afro beats?
Yeah,
my whole family.
Yeah, that's easy.
They disturb me my nieces, my little brother Abe Scutters, they disturb me every fucking second. My little brother Sean like, son, he just came home from jail the other day. You know what I'm saying? So he
welcome home.
Well, yeah, welcome home, Sean. So he be turned up. He be with them OG goon niggas. They be wilding the fuck out. He just came home, so he like, son, what the fuck are you doing? Son, we some trap niggas. You JLusiano from whipping it. What the you on my page when he came home like, what? He like, son, let me see your phone. I'm about to delete all that shit. But my older sisters, my brothers, they go to Africa and be like, son, it's a whole nother word out there, fool. You better tap into that shit. And then he hit me with my cousin, Big Fang, which is one of the #1 people in the family that did the Scutters with me. Like, he literally just one day he just called me. Everybody in the family paid me $150, $100, man. Stay out the street, man. Do Scutters, we're gonna support you. Right. They gave me money and then told me to bring the clothes and they're gonna buy it for me. You know what I'm saying? We trying to like get me to stop doing dumb shit. Stop going around trying to scam, stop going around trying to rob niggas, stop going around doing dumb shit. So they did that. My cousin called me and was like, that's not enough money. Come to my house. They gave me like $1,500. He's like, matter of fact, give me that money. I'm like, nah. He's like, well, get in the car. Let's go to the place where you're gonna make it at. I want to see you spend half of that money on making this shit. We went to the spot. I dropped half of the money. Shit like that. And then shit been crazy, man. That shit been crazy, man.
Right. Like the thing is, it's so good to see and to hear
Cause
all the positivity.
Yeah, because that Afrobeat shit like it's been crazy. Like, because I can't speak it fluently. You know what I'm saying? So, but it came to me. My cousin that just came, the one that gave me all the bread, was like, bro, one thing I gotta tell you right now is, in Africa, they want to sound exactly like you. You got a little accent. They want to sound like Americanized. They look up to everything that's going on in America, especially now that before they already did that. That's already automatic. Michael Jackson, 50 Cent, that's all they're playing in Africa. Beyonce, all the girls. But he said now they got Instagram, so they hip on newer shit quicker. You know what I'm saying? Because back then they didn't have TV like that. They don't have light. You know what I'm saying? So whatever they're gonna catch on a big stage, on the big soccer, whoever going to perform at the big soccer stage or at the MTV Awards, BT Awards, that's the only thing they're seeing.
Right.
But now, they're hip on everything. So now it's like they sounding more, Afrobeats is literally, that's why a lot of Americans and a lot of girls fuck with Afrobeats more than reggae right now, because Africans imitate hip hop.
Right, okay.
They might have a little accent. If you had the Vito song, it's literally R&B hip hop.
Yeah, and it's
with a little bit, with him speaking broken. He's not speaking proper English.
Right.
That's all it is. So he's like, bruh, but they want to. The Vito want to sound like you right now. I'm telling you, like niggas that's in Africa want to sound like niggas here.
Right.
So it's like that's you. Just drop some records, and let's push it out there.
Right.
So I'm going home December for a tour, a Guinness tour. One of my uncles in charge of marketing for Guinness. Oh, shit. So December we're doing a whole, like every day in December I'm having a tour every day. Like, so it's this year is about to be crazy.
It's gonna be nuts, man.
Yeah, this year gonna be crazy.
That shit is crazy, bro.
On my birthday I just turned down a deal. Somebody was trying to sign me $100,000, $10,000 up front. They're gonna spend $90,000 on promo and videos and and shit like that. But
chop change.
Yeah, I can't do that.
Change.
I can't. I need bigger promo. I need bigger everything. I can spend that myself with Scudder's money. You know what I'm saying? So.
Indeed. Let's go back a little bit. In Atlanta, you know what I'm saying? So let's talk about that time in Atlanta, building the sound and everything was going on then. Can you kind of like paint the picture for us?
I remember when I was out there and I went to a showcase. Matter of fact, I went to a showcase. And Young Thug was performing, Stoner. And I just walked in the club. It's all blood niggas. Another nigga was performing. One of Young Thug's mom, I think it's Duke. I don't know if that was him or not.
Shout out to the fam. Shout out to y'all know what time it is.
And he literally just walked to the stage. I guess the nigga that was performing was a fake blood nigga. While he was performing, they just jammed his leg on the floor, like his whole right here shattered on the floor. Like the nigga was bleeding crazy. And the host came on the stage and said, "Security, come get him out the club." That was it. And guess who got to perform next? Me. Got on the stage, did my thing, and that was it. But and then Young Thug and then performed like a couple acts later. You know what I'm saying? And by the time he performed, the whole club was fucking crazy.
Hell yeah.
And then when I came home, Pat is Dope was asking me, "Who do you think the biggest artist in Atlanta is?" And I said, Young Thug. And he was like, after the interview, he was like, "That gay." But you didn't see it. I been saw it. It was like 50. All the rappers that was performing that night was standing next to Young Thug. Like, I think Pee Wee Longway was there too.
Yeah, shout out to Wee.
You know. So that's, I don't know if you ever saw the picture with me and Pee Wee on my gram. A couple of days later, went back to that club and Pee was just sitting there. I walked in there, he's like, "Oh, you the nigga that perform? I fuck with you, fool. You give me like a whole ounce of weed." I'm like, "Man, let me get a 3.5. He like, "Man, what? Right here, you can have that." You know what I'm saying? That's why that whole Atlanta vibe is just different. It's just it's love. Like, it's not even that. It's love. Niggas just got their guards down.
Right.
And I feel like they got their guards down because it's easy to have dogs out there. Dogs is dirt cheap out there.
Yep.
Niggas is selling guns for $50.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Legally. You know what I'm saying? So you can walk in a Walmart, you can walk in a pawn shop, you can walk in a jewelry store. Everybody sell guns. Like, so it was different because everybody got their guards down and everybody's talking to each other. It's like one thing I peep about DMV artists is niggas will drop a nigga from the city will be known nationally and drop a whole album with nobody from the city that's been grinding on there. That would never happen in Atlanta.
Right, that's damn true.
You know what I'm saying? Because they setting that ladder down. You know what Which I'm not begging nobody to send a letter now for me because God had got this shit written.
Right.
Just like Future made it before Rich on the Chrome. You know what I'm saying? Shit is written, fool. Not saying, shit, Rich on the Chrome made it before Future. You saw what Future did after. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, you just gotta go. You gotta keep going, man. To all the underground artists out there, I just want to tell y'all, don't let nobody make you feel defeated. You know what I'm saying? You can post a hit song right now. Remember, like right now as we're speaking, Love on the Moon. I posted this shit on Facebook yesterday. Not one person liked it. Not one person. You get what I'm saying? It's not because they don't like the song. It's because people right now are followers. It's set. The society is set up for you to be a follower. If a nigga like Drake posts me right now, everybody jump on it. If Drake wear a type of shoe right now like Puma, you know how long we've been saying fuck Puma? Right when Meek Mill's on top of the game, he's standing next to Jay-Z and he's promoting Puma. We're rocking Puma now.
Oh yeah, Puma's definitely.
It's like we're set up to follow.
Right.
Everybody's following on Instagram, following what somebody else is doing. Oh, okay, he don't like that nigga, or fuck that nigga. Or everybody's saying fuck 6ix9ine. Oh, fuck 6ix9ine. I'm not saying fuck 6ix9ine. I fuck with 6ix9ine. Point blank, JLusiano endorsed 6ix9ine. When 6ix9ine get home, I want to do a song with 6ix9ine. Like, straight like that, nigga. Because niggas don't be getting it. Y'all some followers, like. And let me go a little bit more into that. Why I said I fuck with shorties, because rap game is boring right now without 6ix9ine. Keep it 100. Rap game is boring as shit. All this niggas doing the same thing, following each other around, sucking each other's dick. Rap game, that shit boring. It's cool to support each other, but everybody sound alike. Everybody doing the same shit. Everybody trying to sound like that nigga. Everybody trying to... Shit just lame. I don't like that shit. I don't like when everybody's doing this. You go on the radio, nigga, everybody's sounding like. Yeah. And it's like you have to follow the lane, or you have to follow the line, or you gonna try.
Yeah. And it's a sick game. It is a sick game because, you know, the whole idea of originality and, you know, the reason why I like even your shit is because I ain't never heard nobody sound like your motherfucking ass before. Like that shit, because it sounds authentically you. I can tell, and even if it, you know, you span different genres or be able to evolve, it's always
you still gonna hear that African. You gonna hear that African DC, like you gonna hear me saying whole time. Yeah, you gonna hear connection, the compilation, like you know what I'm saying. That comes from Fela Kuti. You know what I'm saying. So it's like. I try to always be myself.
You know, and that's the thing, but, you know, and that's, I mean, shit, that's honesty, bro, and that's the thing that above all things, the honesty is what's gonna, you know.
You know what's crazy that you're saying that? My biggest songs, like Whipping It, that's from me doing all that shit before I went to sell the song, before I went to, pay Shorty Love. You know what I'm saying? Shorty Pure Coca. That's literally for me. I was sitting on a bit when I made you know Shorty Pure Coca. That's like after Whipping It, I dropped Shorty Pure Coca. I made that song. I got shot up.
Oh yeah, nigga, you dig it.
Yeah, I got shot up. I couldn't walk or whatever. And I was in the hospital and I got shot literally in my lower back.
What happened with that? How did that happen?
So I came back from tour. After I came back from tour, I went to the wrong hood, showing off, talking shit like I always do, you know what I'm saying? And going on niggas, telling them they dirty as shit, boy, your shoes dirty as shit, boy, your breath stink, get the fuck out of my face, boy. Literally just came off the plane. And the management I was dealing with at that time, Back Row Fresh just died at that time. And the management I was dealing with was like, hey, when you go, it was like, we don't want you to go home right now. Because you just did almost 30 days on the road. A lot of people that you was rapping with back in the day, they don't like that. I'm like, man, trust me, they fucking with me. They're like, no, trust me, they don't like you right now. And I wasn't understanding what the fuck. It was like, you saw what just happened to Back Row Fresh? Like, that's the niggas he grew up with. That's the niggas that know him, that's in the studio. I'm like, man, I'm about to go home, man. We good. Literally, I got home trying to buy some weird niggas, snatch my money out my hand and start running. Thinking, oh, you're on tour, it's nothing to you. You got it. You pull up in the Camaro. You know what I'm saying? Your wrist glistening. Brand new J's on. Lucy gonna say, fuck that, honey. Nah, nigga. I'm still the same Luciano, bitch. Give me my bread. Right when that nigga ain't give me my bread, I hit him in his shit. Somebody pull out a jaw, another nigga pull out a jaw like, oh, what the fuck you think you just... Because everybody knew me for always fighting and beating people up. Like, that's one thing I'm good with. My hands, this bitch bleed through. I ain't never lost a fight in my life. I would knock some shit down. Right now, too. Like, My hands is lethal. So shit, I try to beat a nigga the fuck up and niggas snatch my money. If they snatch my money, niggas pull out the joint like, Luciano, just get in your car and leave. Go in and try to shoot me. It was begging me to leave. Like, son, leave, son.
She's like, fuck that
Nah,
shit.
I need my honey.
Yeah.
I need my honey. You got me fucked up. I'm not leaving. I need my honey.
Hell yeah.
So while I'm kirking out like that, everybody got in their car and rolled out. No, as a matter of fact, why they put the gun away is the Chinese lady across the street came out like, me call the police, me call. Niggas put the gun away. But the nigga that took my money, he went on the other block. And I saw him. So I hop in my Camaro, like a wild ass nigga that I am. Whole time I got a 40 in the car, ready to go. Instead of me, I didn't want to smoke this nigga because I know this nigga.
Right.
I done,
that little honey, you know.
Son, you know, I done looked out for his baby mother and gave her a month while I was asleep. His baby mother done called my bitch and said, this person's at the train station. That night I felt like they was trying to rob me and my baby mother for her, like trying to get in the house with us. You know what I'm saying? Because we having it. You know what I'm saying? We having it. You know what I'm saying? We buying 10 shoes. I don't do this shit on my Instagram. Everything be there. I'm buying 10 shoes, 5 for me and hit my little brothers, 5 for her and her sister, little sisters and nieces and nephews. Right. We having it. So this baby mother called us 3 days before I went on tour. Like, man, I'm fucked up, Julia. Can I come stay over there? Nah, go give her $50. I come back from tour, this nigga snatching $100 on my hand. You know what I'm saying? So I was extra mad because of that too.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So when he went on the side of the other block, I followed his ass. He's sitting in his window like this and shit. I stopped. He had a gun on the floor. I didn't give a fuck. That rush was rushing. That shit was built up. Like, this niggas that's been one of my videos. They've been show love to me in my videos. This niggas, I be out there shooting dice with this niggas before I went on tour. Like, niggas supposed to be embracing me coming home. Niggas supposed to be recording like Luciano was home. My nigga was just on. You know what I'm saying? Not no snatcher money. Cause I asked for that shit. I had like 8 bands in my pocket. I just came from tour. I was just having it, like literally. I'm not a greedy nigga. Like, I show love to the nigga that deserves. If you a real nigga and I don't like fake shit. I'm saying if my mother always said the line is straight. If it's not, it's not. You know what I'm saying? Right. So man, I punched the window. Right when I punched the motherfucking window, while I'm punching the window, I punched through the window, punching this nigga face. The whole time the window is cutting me up. Like, I'm just mad. Just bitch, try to play me in front of everybody. Bitch ass nigga. Out of nowhere, niggas is shooting me in my back. I'm on the floor, my little brother crying. I'm like, man, don't cry. Just make sure you rapping, nigga. I thought I was dead. I'm like, don't, just make sure you rapping, fool. My bitch, my little white bitch I was fucking with, like, nah, get him in the car. Shut the fuck up. She trying to get him, like, man, y'all tripping. Just go behind mama's house. There's money here. Go give it a, you know what I'm saying? Da. They got me the PG. I got the PG, man. The lady was like, you never gonna walk again, but you're not gonna die. We got you. You know what I'm saying? My whole family showed up. My mother, my sister, my man Prince. You know, shout out to all the niggas that came to the hospital, that actually showed up to the hospital and came by my side. My nigga Face came, you know what I'm saying? My man Prince, you know what I'm saying? TK Monet, all the good people that came to the hospital, I appreciate y'all, man. And shit, I was in the hospital, man, sitting there for like a year and a half, just watching everybody blow, watching Shaq really do his thing, watching Wale do his thing. You know, I was depressed. I was like, dang, God, I was a pastor's child. I've been in the church my whole life in the choir, playing the drums, hands hard as shit. I'm like, this what I get, God? Like, that's how you feel? Like, I was talking to this nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? And shit, in the middle of the night one day, I think 3-4 days after I was going on God, so like, damn, I'm really about to be on the wheelchair forever, though. Like, this how you can do me? Because I'm already on the wheelchair for like 6 months after the surgery, for real, at this moment. Man, they told me, don't get up. You know what I'm saying? Like, you might die if you do too much trying to get up. It's going to trigger something.
Right, stress.
But I'm like, fuck it, man. I'd rather just die. I'm getting the fuck up off this bed in the middle of the night one day, because if we get try to get up in the daytime, the nurse is going to alert the type of bed they made for me going to alert the nurses and shit. Bruh, I just kept doing this. So when the doctor came the next day, the doctor was like, oh my gosh, what are you doing? You can do that? I'm like, yeah, I've been doing it all night. Probably like 3 months later, man, I just got the fuck up. and I was stuck right there, and I fell on the floor and all that. But I told the doctor, was like, man, we told you not to. I said, nah, I stood up. Oh, I stood up. She was like, no, you're not going to be able to. I said, I did. Like, man, I called my mother, like, man, can y'all get me out of this hospital? I need to go to another, because I stood up last night. Man, that's when I wrote Shorty Pure Coca. Britney Spears Coca. Put it in the pot, then mix it with baking soda. I done made it out the hood. Why you mad at me? I was trapping in the zoo with that thing on me. We ain't falling off. This was words that I was telling myself that I'm going to be able to rejoice and sing on the stage after I walk. So it's like an inspiration of the walk, nigga. Man, this shit real, bro. This shit real, man. Shorty Pure Coca, Britney Spears now up there like fool. Niggas be like, man, you and Mickey. I be like, nigga, I'm walking. Fuck you talking about?
Deal, man.
That piece with baking soda. I done made it out the hood. Why you mad at me? I was chopping in the zoo with that thing on me. We ain't falling off, nah, we ain't falling off. My mama counting up, my brother counting up, my niggas counting up, my DJ counting up. And do the dance on the hater, we ain't falling off. We do the dance on the hater, we ain't falling off. I done made it out the hood with that thing, sorry. I done made it out the hood, why you mad at me? Hey, we ain't falling off. We ain't falling off. Yo, boss nigga, we ain't falling off. Them niggas switching sides, we ain't fucking with them. Them niggas hated on me, we ain't fucking with them. They thought I was gonna lose, so I ain't fucking with them. They turned their back on me, so I ain't fucking with them. VIP, I can't wait on it. Walk in and I rain on it. I got the flames like cane on it. Look at my feet, that's fashion. Look at my wrist, it's fashion. I do this shit with a passion. In my city, I was buzzing. I had to live with my cousin. We made something out of nothing. Now we ballin' like MJ. I ain't this shit like LeBron James. Everybody hating kill. Don't understand how this shit feel. Hating on me just like Mick Mill. Nowadays on my day just like Mick Mill. I predicted this whole. Pause that real quick, bro. I predicted this whole song. Like, just like I predicted I was gonna walk. At that moment, niggas was talking about Mick Mill and Drake.
Yeah.
And what's going on right now was predicted in this song while I was in the hospital. Come walk.
Comeback story.
And
man.
this is literally what's going on right now. Everybody's on Mick Mill's dick. Hating on me just like Mick Mill, not damn my teacher. But yeah, man.
I'm telling you, bro. But that's some real inspirational shit.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
And niggas wouldn't even know, you know what I'm saying? They seeing people get the Instagram stories and they get the tidbits and the, you know what I'm saying, all the highlights and shit. But the real story about, you know what I'm saying, the comeback story, you know, that shit is crazy.
It's gonna be televised.
Bruh. And that's what we're doing right now. We getting it, you know what I'm saying, getting it down.
Man, I appreciate you.
You already know, bro.
This is the first time I get the chance to, you know what I'm saying. And shout out to, if you watching this, man, at DJ Quicksilver, at, you know what I'm saying, DJ Gemini, you know what I'm saying, shout out to DJ Sam, you know what I'm saying, he been saw this whole story, he been hip, he been watching me, that man play my song in the club every night like I already made it, like he go crazy for me, like he played 4 songs back to back. If you don't know JLusiano, this is JLusiano, you know what I'm saying, so shout out DJ Sam, shout out DJ Freddie, all the DJs that be holding me down, man, DJ Gemini, DJ Rez did a crazy interview with me, you know what I'm saying, shout out DJ Rez, man.
You already know, man, shit, so, moving forward, projects coming up, anything, what you got?
Right now, I got Shorty Pure Coca mixtape. Okay. That's out right now.
Go get that on all streaming platforms.
All streaming platforms.
That motherfucker's a GOAT. This thing got some bangers, bro. And
I got 2 songs with Fat Trell on there.
Yeah. So how did that relationship with Trell come about?
You know, I've been in the city my whole life, robbing shit.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Selling guns.
Yeah.
So
true.
That's my nigga.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Very much so.
Yeah, that's my nigga. Like,
you know. Every time y'all do a joint together, bro, them shows coming crazy.
Stop, me and Trell was, and that's why what's it called, Shorty Pure Coca mixtape is not crazy, and I'm not wilding out here because Trell is locked.
Mm-hmm.
That's 2 videos we're supposed to put out.
Right.
That's not out because this nigga's locked. You know what I'm
Definitely.
saying? So, man, but right now I got Shorty Pure Coca mixtape out. We're working on a Shorty Pure Coca movie. One of the biggest African artists in the world right now is Burna Boy. He got a song with Zlatan. Zlatan is like a big African artist in Nigeria that's big. He's like the Tupac of Nigeria right now. I got a song with him called Dancing Machine. You know what I'm saying? We just knocked that out. That shit is big. Like, that's why I'm going on the Guinness World Tour in Nigeria. And
okay.
Shit. So I got that out. That is drop. All of that is dropping on the album that I'm working on, which is a Shorty Pure Coca album, which is gonna have Love on the Moon. It's gonna have Flip in it. It's gonna have Shorty Pure Coca. But right now I got Shorty Pure Coca mixtape is out right now. So make sure y'all go get that. And you know what I'm saying?
Definitely, bro. Definitely. Is anybody that you're looking forward to working with from the city and on a global scale this year?
And from the city, sheesh. Young Manny.
Okay, fuck you.
Rico Nasty. I was just in the DM talking to Jay. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I don't want to miss nobody because they're gonna be mad at me because I be. You know what I like? Who's doing his thing right now? A1 Flow.
Yeah, shout out to A1.
I remember back in the day, he used to press me. I'm like, let's do a song, fool. Luciano, you don't think I'm a pop, son? I'm a pop, son. Luciano, don't sleep on me, son. So I like what A1 is doing right now.
A1's probably gonna be there. I'm probably gonna try to get A1 here next.
Yeah, A1 Flow is A1 Flow. Hello? I'm at an interview. I'm gonna call you right back. So I like A1 Flow. He's actually one of the artists that I believed in. He never played me no music. I actually put up to his grandmother's house back in the day, probably 4 or 5 years ago. Like, he like, Luciano, man, don't sleep on me. Like, bro, where are you at? Where are you at? He's like, I got a different flow, I got a different sound. Niggas never heard my sound before. I'm like, where are you at? Where are you at, bro? Because he reminded me of me, like, just so into it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a very, very
important
talented guy, man. That boy's talented.
Like
shout out to A1.
We actually got some records that the whole world didn't hear yet in my computer. You know what I'm saying? We got an Afrobeat joint that we did called Fine Girl Boston. We got some shit that we got like two songs in my email that nobody heard yet. So.
Yeah, that's what it's supposed to be like, man.
And me and Jit gotta get in the studio. I really believe in Jit. Oh shit, Ra Sheesh, the Gucci Man of Maryland. Bro, if you don't know who Ra Sheesh is, Ra Sheesh, the Gucci Man of Maryland, Shorty crank.
Alright,
Shorty crank. Playboy Black. I got a song with him called Heart Bleeding. It's gonna be one of my biggest songs ever. Literally.
Oh shit. You telling me that.
Yeah, it's gonna be Heart Bleeding is hard. He's on the hook. It's gonna be one of my biggest songs ever. I got a song with him. Who else? I'm trying to Trap 30, Free Trap 30, 30 Glick. I don't know if you heard of him before.
I think you told me about it.
30 Glick is popping. 30 Glick is popping. And there's No Savage, right? That's his name from the city?
Yeah.
And then that's another nigga I wanna lock in with him. That's it.
For sure, man. For sure. Shit, bro. Shit.
And then when I get a deal, bro, I need you on my team. You're lit. Yeah, I definitely need you on my team. I'm gonna cut the check, bro. They only got word.
Bro, you know what time it is. Shit. Is anything else you want to say to people before we close this joint out, Mike?
Man, DMV. If you're the next young nigga that's about to pop, you know, don't let your followers, don't let your family, don't let people not supporting you hold you back. Sometimes you gotta prove yourself to your own people, to your own family. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you gotta show people how hard you want it. Do freestyles. If you're a singer, nigga, do covers of other people's songs every other day. You know what I'm saying? Don't hold back. Don't let nobody make you feel like you can't make it. The impossible is possible. Right now, there's two things in my hand right here. You know what I'm saying? I got an iPhone 11 and an iPhone 10. Both of these phones right here, they're a TV. When I want some people to watch and hear something, they're gonna hear it by force. Even if you don't want to hear it, it's gonna pop up on your phone by force, man. You know what I'm saying? If it's good, people are gonna gravitate towards you. You know what I'm saying? So don't hold back. Keep going. Keep fighting. No matter how sad you feel, no matter how broke you are, do it broke. Do it with $3. Beg somebody to shoot the damn video. Do trailer videos. Like, just keep going, dog. Keep going, bro. You don't got no money for studio time, man. Go try to figure a way to get a job. Get a job, man, and figure it out from there, little by little, little by little. Little things become big. You know what I'm saying? That's all I gotta say, man. DMB, we about to eat. It's about to be like 50 millionaires running around the city. We about to eat, so just keep going and keep going, man. Shout out to everybody that's on top. Salute to Wale. Everybody that ever fucked with me before.
Shout out to my boy Lil Donald,
yeah, Lil
man.
Donald got that
That's
shit
my
popping
dog,
right
man. Shout out to Mojo and Neffy too, man.
Well, yeah, Mojo, we gotta fuck with Mojo. Anybody that ever supported me, anybody that ever listened to my music, I thank you. May God bless you, man. We're on the way.
You already know what time it is, man. This has been, man, I tell you, we're just trying to get better, man. That's all we're trying to do with all this shit is get better. It's really been an honor to have you, bro. You know what I'm saying? It was like, the story is insane, and I didn't even realize. You know, I learned a lot about you today, and you know, I appreciate you. You know, getting it together, figuring it out, going through the bumps and bruises, and coming out as a better man, and continue to, you know, just transcend and evolve. You know what I'm saying? I look forward to it, bro. Continue to send me them morning joints. That shit inspired me in the morning. Keep making it crank, bro, and shit, man. We gonna be. You got my support 1,000%, my G. You already know what time it is.
Maddie, make it work.
You already know what time it is, man.
Bro, I love your drawings, man.
Appreciate
it's
it.
very dope. I've been putting it on my Instagram. Yeah, I need a picture with you, bro.
You already know, man. It is. This has been great. This is the Gym Class Podcast, and your ass is dismissed.
Oh man, I gotta go, bro.
You already know, bro. Thank you, bro.
Yeah, man.
Real life.